So suppose you are playing as black and your opponent goes e4, you go e5, then after knight f3, knight c6. Here after bishop c4, you go knight f6 and they go for knight to g5. And this is one of the most annoying things you might face as black. Now here after d5, they take. Many players don't know even the right move here. Don't capture this pawn because of this devastating knight takes f7. Therefore, knight a5 is played quite often, but we are not going to play that as well. Instead, we are going to learn today a tricky variation knight to d4. Now this will confuse your opponents. The most common moves are c3, d6, and there are also some people who castle here. Let me show you how you can play against all of that. First of all, if he goes c3, attacking your knight, then you can go for a simple variation, which is knight f5, and after they go d6, trying to open this thread, you can just capture with the knight, defending the thread, play h6, bishop g4, move this bishop out and castle. But there's also an aggressive option, which is 6. The main idea is that after they take, you can just take here, and when they take here, you can just take this pawn with the knight. And the advantage of this line is that when he castle, you already have open rook, and this pawn is blocking the e file from this rook, which is good for black here. So this is what you can play against c3. But we are going to look at the most natural t6, threatening a fork on f7. Then you go for queen takes d6. It seems like he can just capture this knight, forking your queen and the rook. But then you have queen to c6, hitting this bishop and this pawn. Now you can't move this bishop back, otherwise it will drop the knight. So knight takes rook. But then you can take this pawn, hitting this rook. So you can save the rook. But then you have queen to e4 check. And after blocks with the bishop, knight f3 is a checkmate. But what if here he goes c3, hitting your knight? Then you can move the knight back, knight to e6, shielding everything. And if he goes for bishop takes f7 check, then you don't have to worry, you can just play king e7 and after he moves the bishop back, you can take the knight, let's say he takes, then you attack the knight and after he moves here, you will attack the knight even further and after he goes back, you move the king and as you can see the knight is blocking the check, your bishop is opened up and white have all the pieces on the back rank. Now there's one more move which you might face here, which is short castle. Against that, you just go for h6, attacking this knight. So knight f3. Now you pin this knight to the queen, threatening to damage your pawn structure. So bishop e2. But then you can take the bishop. He recaptures with the queen, then bishop takes f3, eliminating the knight. And here, the best move is to play queen takes bishop. After that, you can take, he take, then you recapture, and we have reached an equal endgame. But here, if he gets greedy and captures this pawn first, then you block with the bishop. It seems like white is up 2 pawns, but actually, these pawns are very weak, and you can castle on the next move, bring your rook, and even go for a checkmate, because this king is very much exposed. So that was how you can play against the fried liver attack. And if you want to learn some more amazing chess openings, then you can check out this playlist. And if you want to learn some chess traps, then you can check out this right playlist. And if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos, then don't forget to subscribe.